If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 22 of the second series of My Player here on FIFA 16. There are only a handful of games left in the season. We start today with an away game against Rotherham. As you can see, we are now top of the championship table. However, only on goal difference above Queen's Park Rangers, and Cardiff City are just a single point behind as well. With 8 games to go, the league title race couldn't be closer. It's going to be a fantastic end to the season. Hopefully we could be instrumental in getting Derby across the line with regards to automatic promotion. We've been instrumental in getting ourselves to this position so far in the season. We start with Rotherham away, as we saw, then Charlton away as well. We don't have any midweek games. I rephrase that. We have one midweek game left. I didn't think we had any midweek games left. With just the one midweek game left, then we should be involved in almost all of the remaining games. We'll be involved in all of the weekend games, so at least 7. And if we perhaps take ourselves off early against Blackburn in the first game of the next episode, then we should be played against Bolton as well. But we've had a fantastic first debut season here in this second series. We've been barely training at all, and we're already up 10 ratings thanks to our on-pitch performances. So really pleased with what we've done so far. Hopefully you guys are as well. Drop this video a like if you enjoy, of course, and subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further videos. As you see this, I think I'm still on holiday. I'm trying to figure out in my brain how far ahead I've recorded in the My Player series. I think I'm still on holiday. I think this might be Tuesday's video. So if you're seeing this on Tuesday, I actually fly home tonight. So I should be back regularly on Twitter and YouTube, etc. In the comment section in the next 24 hours or so. But without any further ado, let's jump into this game against Rotherham, try and pick ourselves up another 3 points towards that championship title fight. Oh, what a ping from Bradley Johnson. Please bring this down, Ches. I got it on my chest. Can we out-accelerate the defender? We've done well. We've done really well. We're still going. Our agility's up 1 after beating another man in the box. I'm going to play this to Darren Bent, and he's going to give us a 1-0 lead. An assist after 6 minutes, our 19th, I believe, of the championship season so far. Absolutely fantastic start. Agility up 1 thanks to beating another player, and after sprinting around a couple of defenders really nicely, it was a simple layoff to the main man so far for us this season up top. He took over from Kamara thanks to his goal-scoring antics off the bench. Now he's doing those antics on the pitch from the very start of the game. We've created a very nice partnership with Darren Bent, and that's his 10th goal of the championship season. We're off to a great start here away from home against Rotherham. We got a free kick in a really dangerous position after 20 minutes. Going to be floated into the box, and surely he's going to win that header, and George Thorne buries it in the top left corner. We have ourselves a second goal after 20 mins. Really nice floated ball into the box, and George Thorne, I don't know where he's running to celebrate, but never mind, it doesn't matter. 2-0 Derby County. This could be a runaway victory. Oh, again, they've passed it to Darren Bent. Mistakes being made by the Rotherham backline. He's absolutely sprinting away down here, and it's a good turn and a great ball in. And Johnson wins the header, but it's straight at Lee Camp. Wow. Rotherham making mistake after mistake, and we almost made them pay for a 3rd time. Could have been 3-0, but we stay at just the 2 after 25 minutes. Wyman down the left-hand side. Can he cross the ball in? Yes, he can, but he's not going to find anyone. Oh, he's going to drop to me. Can we score a header? We can. It's 3-0. Lee Camp gets the punch on it. I'm just going to do this. I thought that was the Derby fans in the corner there for a minute, but it wasn't. I don't know what Lee Camp was doing there. He tried to punch it clear and just didn't get enough on it. Wasn't the best of crosses from Andy Wyman. It was headed towards Darren Bent, but I don't know whether it's the fact that he clashed with Darren Bent there when punching it, meant that he didn't get much on it. And the defender on the line was so close to clearing it, but just got his technique wrong and couldn't reach it. We're dominating Rotherham here. Derby 3-0 up. Nice through ball from Will Hughes to me. Running away here, but I'm going to try a Berber spin. Oh, it's perfectly timed. Surely that's going to be a free kick. He went for the slide tackle as we went for the Berber spin. Surely going to be a yellow card for the defender, and is. Now, we scored a free kick, or with a free kick, via the head of George Thorne from a similar position about 10 in-game minutes ago. Surely we can't make it 4-0 at this stage of the game. No, a better punch this time from Lee Camp. Can we get the ball back in the box, though? Olsen into Darren Bent, who was a little bit deep there actually from that free kick, strangely, but never mind, we've still got possession. Bradley Johnson finds me. There's a lot of defenders in front of me, but I'm going to go solo, have the shot, well blocked by Jack Mattock. Newell into Luciano Becchio. Rotherham looking for a way back into the game at the beginning of the second half. Didn't have the best of first halves, but they might get themselves an opportunity here, and they've worked that into the box brilliantly. For Ecklington, sadly for him, is offside, but that would have been a lovely move. Well, it was a lovely move. It just, unfortunately for them, was the final pass was too much, but great run from both of them. Ball played around the corner, but it just went a little bit too far there. Rotherham could be back in it, showing that they can score a goal if given the opportunity, so we'll have to be wary at the back, but so far our 3-0 lead seems pretty convincing. Bent to Will Hughes. Nice ball down the line to Andy Vyman. I'm going to call for a cross towards the back post, but it's actually going to reach Darren Bent, and well, what a finish in off the post. As Rotherham put the ball in the back of the net at the other end and it doesn't count, we go and make it 4-0 at the other. What a volley. Really good technique. I was the one that called for the cross to the back post. Vyman's ball in was, well, as it turned out, pinpoint accurate, just towards the wrong player, but what a finish from Darren Bent. Absolute poacher of a goal scorer. 4-0 Derby County. There goes the final whistle. It is a 4-0 victory. 4-0. Absolute domination here away from home against Rotherham. We'll take that. A goal and, was it 1 assist or 2 assists for us? Just the one, I think, wasn't it? So we'll take that. A very good performance from us personally and a brilliant one from the team as well. I was up as high as a 9.7 at one point, but I wasn't really that heavily involved in the last 20 minutes, so I only got an 8.3 in the end. But still, you can see how much of the pitch we covered and how we were stuck to the wings in each half on the right-hand side of the pitch going either way. So fantastic game for us and fantastic game for the side. Rotherham gave it their best shot, but nowhere near good enough, unfortunately, for them. And QPR lost. Vital, absolutely massive game. Cardiff won, so they'll still only be a point behind us, but that means Cardiff will jump up into second now, and QPR will drop to third. There you go, confirmation of that. With 7 games to go, we have ourselves a 1-point lead at the top of the table. We are top of the league outright on our own right now. We'll do a quick bit of training, and then we'll head into the next game. Oh, I was in Team of the Week. Oh, never mind. It was only the one. It was only the one accomplishment. So I got all excited there. I was like, "Oh, we're going to get loads of accomplishments." No, it was just the one for being in the Team of the Week for the 5th time. But still, good enough to be in Team of the Week. Now, I'm actually just going to make this the hard one again because I can't do the silver one either. I'm not very good at it and haven't been getting that good a rating in it, so we're just going to continue to simulate. Penalties goes up 1 though, as does Curve. Free kick accuracy though, sadly, still only 60. Really hoping to be involved with some more free kicks at some point in our career, but for now we're going to have to make do with just the corners, and we'll jump into this game against Charlton and see if we can't get 6 points from today's episode. Here's Jackson, out wide to Yun Suk Young, dinked in, but we might be able to win that header, and we have. And aggression's gone up 1, as that was our 25th header 1. Heading also has gone up 1. A couple of accomplishments here to start the game off. That's very nice. Can we get a goal to continue a great start to the game? We got one early on in the game against Rotherham, playing against a team that were in red shirts and white shorts, and I was just not quite in the right position to get on the end of that cross. But a great start personally. Hopefully it won't be long before we take the lead as a team as well. I thought he was going to go to Mackinock there, but he's gone out wide to Goodmanson, who's a very good winger. Can he get the ball into the box? That's the question. Taking his time, but does in the end get it to Johnny Jackson. Here's Cassie, good ball in. Won by Razor and over the top of the bar. Very close. Charlton having the first chance of the game. Really good header, but unfortunately for Charlton, over the top of the bar. Looping, but didn't quite dip in time. Hughes on the run. He's going to slot me in down this right-hand side. Get it under control. Do the defender. That was really good. Really good. Everybody just... I waited to give it to Ben. We'll give... Hughes has scored, but I waited to give it to Ben, and he just ran across me. Like, that was the worst striking run you could possibly have made in that situation, Darren Bent. Don't know why he made that particular run, but in the end we were able to pull it back to Will Hughes, who just smacks it into the back of the net. Took a slight deflection off the defender in front of him, and perhaps the keeper would have gotten there had it not hit the defender in the shin. Never mind. Another assist for us, our 20th in the Championship, and we have ourselves a 1-0 lead at the end of the first half. Hughes to Vyman, into Darren Bent. Bradley Johnson to Bent again. Nicely through the gap to Vyman. To Bradley Johnson. Well, that would have been one hell of a goal had it ended up in the back of the net. Unfortunately, it only ended up in row Z in the stand. Jackson into Mackinock. His touch actually took it to Cassie. And Mackinock, well, the keeper was comfortable. And to be fair, it was a handful of inches wide. But it could have been different had it not bent away like that. When he first struck it was on target, but unfortunately for Mackinock and for Charlton, they stay 1-0 down. Yun Suk Young into Kashi. Across to Jackson, to Cabellos. Nice flick around the corner to Rod Fanny. Back to Jackson, to Fanny again. Oh, good dink, ball in, and Buffarini's almost scored an own goal. He chested it down. Oh, wow, that was so close. Thankfully, Scott Carson had good reactions, but that was very nearly an embarrassing moment for for our new right back. That was very awkward indeed. Callum Harriot's just come on for Charlton. He's a player that is particularly good, and Razor flashes that over the top of the bar. He's had Charlton's best efforts so far. Razor Gucha, is it Gucha Nayahad, I think? Probably mispronouncing that. If I am, I apologise. But he's had their best chances of the game, and then Mackinock had that other one that flashed wide. But so far, with 10 minutes to go, it looks like we might just scrape a 1-0 win from this after not playing that particularly well. Never know, we may be able to get a 2-0 lead if we can slot through Darren Bent here. Oh, God, that's a heavy touch. Schöner is at the back post. Oh, it's a great ball across, and Henderson, with a wonderful save, he has kept Charlton in it. Just as our goalkeeper at the other end, Scott Carson, was able to stop them from scoring an equaliser a moment ago. Stunning save from Henderson with a one-on-one to ensure that we didn't put the game to bed. And now they could be in at the other end for a goal to equalise again. But thankfully, Carson has the good reactions this time to come out to the ball forwards rather than diving back to clear it off the line like he did a moment ago. 5 minutes to go, 1-0. But the way this... Oh, God, don't throw that there! They still might equalise. They have. A terrible mistake from Scott Carson. Oh, my days. What have you done, my man? What have you done? Oh, I can't believe that's actually just happened. Why would he throw it there? That is so, so strange. And it wasn't actually the Charlton man that won the header. It was just a ridiculously heavy chest from Shackle. To be fair, great finish from underneath his feet. Was it Razor? It was. I think it was. I'm not sure. What was Razor their number 16? It's a really good finish. So dug it out from underneath his feet into the top corner. It flies. It's Charlton 1. It was Razor. Guchanea had. Yeah, I think I pronounced that right. He's scored the equaliser for Charlton then as we head now towards the end of the game. Bent's going off. Will it be Kamara or Chris Martin coming on? It's Kamara. There goes the final whistle. It's a 1-1 draw against Charlton Athletic. That was particularly frustrating. They had some decent chances, but to have conceded the goal in the manner we did, I'm really frustrated that we weren't able to get the 1-0 victory from that. We didn't play that well. How did QPR do? They haven't played. How did Cardiff do? They haven't played either. So we get the 1 point, which will put us 2 points clear at the top of the table. But what is going to happen with the other games? That's the big question. QPR can close to within 1 point of us. Cardiff can go 1 point ahead of us. Let's advance a little bit and see what happens in those games. I don't know when they're playing. I'll actually do a quick training session as well. And then we'll have a quick look at the squad report so you can see how many goals and assists we've got now. Because, of course, we've gotten a couple of assists in today's episode and a goal. So we're getting closer and closer to 77 rated. It is on the horizon. Whether we'll do it before the end of the season, I'm not sure. And Cardiff drew and QPR won. So now they're both a single point behind us, but we do still have our lead at the top of the table with 6 games to go. Just the 3 episodes of My Player left in this season. Will we be able to win the championship title? Let me know in the comment section down below if you think we can do it. And drop this video a like as well if you enjoyed today's episode, of course, as per usual. Subscribe to the channel too to ensure you don't miss out on any further videos as this title race rounds out. And of course, we've got the AC Milan Karima going from strength to strength still in Season 3 too. But for now, I'll see you next time.